Gogarty. I'm the director of Central Academy, and this is my friend.
Hi everybody, I'm Tascha Brown, and I'm the director of Central Campus.
Today we're going to talk about lunch, getting lunch, eating lunch, and breakfast.
And so first off, we just want to make sure to share with everybody how important eating breakfast and lunch is. We want all of our learners to be happy and healthy and have access to meals during the school day.
And we know that, especially for our younger kids, when you walk into the cafeteria and see all those people and have to go through a high school lunch line for the first time, that can be quite intimidating. So we're going to give you a little tutorial about how to get your lunch, how to eat your lunch and return your trays, and then a little bit about breakfast.
All right, we want to avoid confusion for students as to when they actually eat lunch. So you'll need to take a look at your schedule, and please remember that wherever your block 3 or 7 course is, that will determine where you eat lunch. So if your block 3 or 7 class is at your home school, you will eat lunch at your home school. If block 3 or 7 is at Central, then you will come and have lunch here at Central.
All of our 7th graders eat lunch at their home school, and all of our 8th graders eat lunch here. Now when you go to lunch, there are going to be 3 lunch line options currently. We have line A, line B, and the grab and go line. The lunch line A and B are for hot lunch items. Over the door there will be a sign that tells you what's in each line so you can make a choice. The grab and go line has reimbursable meals but also has a la carte items. So if you want a bag of chips that may cost a little extra, you can get that through the grab and go line. We're hoping, maybe if we can figure it out, opening a 4th station later, maybe in October, for the satellite station. You can see all the menus online too, or on your phone. All you have to do is follow these directions. Our friend Jenn Schultz now. She is a specialist with the Food and Nutrition Department to talk about what reimbursable meal means and how you can go about getting the meal that you need.
Hello, my name is Jenn Schultz. I work at the Food and Nutrition Department. I'm excited to share with you today. I'm going to talk about reimbursable meals and free and reduced lunch at Central Campus. So at Central Campus, any CEP, community eligibility provision that you would have at your home school, that would transfer here to Central Campus, and you can utilize that at any of our lunch lines. Additionally, if you have a free and reduced application on file, that also will apply at Central Campus. So now I'd like to share with you what is a reimbursable meal. So that would be a student meal. There are 5 components associated with the student meal. That would include a meat or meat alternate, a grain, a fruit, a vegetable, and a dairy. So that would be your milk. Students for a reimbursable meal must take at least 2 components plus a fruit or a vegetable. And that can vary what that would look like, and it is the student's decision what they would like to take. So a student can choose to take no entree, and then they could have a fruit and a vegetable and a milk, and that would be a meal. Or a student can take an entree and a fruit and a vegetable, and that would be a meal. Or a student could take no milk if they do not want a milk, and it could be an entree and a fruit or a vegetable. So however a student would like to create a reimbursable meal, that's their option.
Well, first lunch starts at 11:40 when most buses arrive. However, we do open the lunch line 11:20 so that if you get here a little early, you can get through the line and we'll just start taking you as soon as you show up. 8th graders have to stay on campus for lunch. They are not allowed to leave campus and go someplace else. They have to have lunch here in the building.
Students who are taking a course at Central Campus Blocks 3 and 7 will have second lunch, and that starts at 1:05. The exception are our Ag and Aviation students. So if you're in one of those programs, you need to grab your lunch at 11:40 and get on the bus and head over to your site. The other thing is that in the event that your bus is late, you still need to go ahead and make sure that you get yourself fed. Please grab your meal, let the front office know, and we'll work with teachers to make sure that you're not counted tardy.
Yeah, we will not count you tardy or absent if the bus is late, because that's not your fault. And so we're not going to hold you responsible for something that's not your fault. But it's important that you get something to eat. Now, sometimes students just don't want to miss class. So if your bus is late, still go get a lunch. But you can get your lunch on a disposable tray. Anytime you want to, you can just say, hey, can you put that on a disposable tray? And they will do that for you, and you can take it over to your class. Most of the teachers at Academy will allow you to eat your lunch right in class because they understand the difficulties sometimes that occur when the bus is late, and also know that it's important that you have your lunch. So take your lunch with you. And you can do that even during the lunchtime. So if you don't want to sit in the crowded cafeteria, but would rather sit at one of the tables or in one of the lounges, the student lounges at Central Academy, you're welcome to do so. But please use disposable trays or return your red tray. You want to talk about red tray return?
So you will see that there are red trays returned in the cafeteria. We will be working together to make sure that you also have access to a tray return in the event that you're eating on the Academy side. And so just be looking for postings or carts and lots of stacked red trays, and please make sure that you do due diligence in getting those red trays back to us, as well as throwing away all of your trash and keeping our hallways nice and clean.
That's important, thank you. You create the environment that we live in and that we work in, and so by taking part of that, you're taking care of all of us when you take care of your business. So next we're going to talk about breakfast. If you're eating breakfast with us, we open the cafeteria for breakfast between 8 and 9:30 in the morning. So if you get here a little early because class starts at 8:40 and you'd like to have some breakfast, we do serve a hot meal in the A and B line.
If you do miss breakfast and you're still hungry, we are going to be offering a second chance breakfast, and that will start at 9:30 and run until 10:15. So if you didn't have a chance to grab it, again, we want every student to be happy and healthy and have access to those meals. So you can do second chance breakfast in the same location from 9:30 to 10:15.
Thank you so much, and please take care of yourself. Self-care is important. I don't know. That's silly.